All their news has been fact-checked by the Magic 8 Ball. Here's Comic Book Man and JR.
Soylent Green.
Media News, episode 104, The Hand of Spanky Callis.
You're right. Hey kids, how you doing? Comic Book Man here. Welcome once again to my video outhouse. It's time for
Media News.
Media News. And Media News is coming to you from
This place.
Alternate Reality, which is located at the intersection of 111th and Kedzie in beautiful downtown Mount Greenwood.
Beautiful.
Alternate Reality, all new comics are 15% off every day for everyone, including all the Iron Man comics that Marvel produces. And Iron Man 2, the DVD, is coming out when?
This coming week for those of you that whenever this
At our time this coming.
Yeah, this coming Tuesday, 9/28.
9/28.
At
Okay.
at 9/28.
And I hear that I need to get my freeze frame
Get your-
clicker out and sit there and go like this on my screen and go, oh, look at it!
put some fresh batteries in your remotes, kids,
Yes.
because it's coming out this week. And Jon Favreau has said, you know that scene towards the end where all the screens are in the background and
Yes.
shows all this stuff. There's more going on there than meets the eye. So
Really?
here,
What's going on there?
There's things that point to the Captain America movie.
Okay.
There are things that take place that have to do with the Thor movie. And there's a scene in Africa that has to do with Black Panther.
He's not getting a movie.
Oh, eventually.
Well, eventually everyone in the Marvel universe will
So
have
it's
a
Jon
movie, so.
Favreau's way of lighting the fuse. In
Lighting
other
the
words,
fuse.
for Marvel. Yeah, he's doing Marvel a big fave.
Well, good for him. Also,
Yes.
X-Men First Class.
X-Men First Class. Is there not a week that goes by that we don't talk about this?
There
damn
is
movie?
not a media news that goes by that we do not talk about this damn movie.
Man, and I'm sick to death of talking about it because it's probably going to be lousy.
Great! It'll be great.
Okay, we got another cast member. Yet another cast member is joining the.
Which
fray.
one is this?
Alex Gonzalez.
And what does he play?
He's going to be playing Janos Quisted, also known as Riptide. Riptide. Not the TV show. Remember that? With Perry, what's his name?
Should change the title to X-Men Obscura.
Yes, Riptide. He's a mutant. You ready for this?
This is news?
This is news, y'all. Riptide? All you Riptide fans out there? All of you?
Oh, I was just saying, if they only cast
All of you that just Googled Riptide and came up with us.
if only they cast
Are,
Yeah.
are really regretting that decision,
Yeah,
aren't you?
no kidding.
Listen to this
Yes.
comic book man.
Oh, please tell me.
He is a
JR, tell me a story.
Riptide, this is his ability, his power.
Yes, what can Riptide do?
He has the ability to spin his body at incredible speeds.
Isn't that the Wizard? Isn't that the Wizard?
He's not
the Marvel
done yet.
Comics character.
Oh, that's not all.
The villain.
That's
Yes.
not all. He just doesn't spin real fast. Oh, he can also generate a great deal of calcium growth in his body, in his bones, which causes spikes to protrude.
I am so glad they're doing this character finally.
So he's gonna.
I am so glad.
He's gonna spin and shoot out calcium spikes, and they're gonna be great.
No.
It sounds like Tolstoy. I know.
No.
I remember you read this in Anna Karenina somewhere about a character that spins and shoots spikes.
Well,
But no.
now wait a minute.
What?
Okay, X-Men is not Anna Karenina. It's not supposed to be. It's not intended to be. But you know what? It doesn't have to be moronic.
Are you saying that a guy who spins around and shoots
No.
calcium spikes?
Sounds great.
And just think of the possibilities with tooth decay with calcium spikes.
He should talk to the ADA.
He could, but those calcium spikes will be able to punch through steel, which I'm sure will come in handy.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
during
I'm sure
the
they
X-Men.
will. I'm sure they will.
Trials.
They'll be able to
and
punch right through your forehead
Yeah,
right
so-
here
yeah.
in 3D.
Glorious 3D calcium spikes.
going to give me to the front of the line at Disneyland, too.
Speaking of future Marvel movies, there's
Yes.
somebody who was in X-Men 2, which for some reason
Yes.
Marvel is all hot and bothered about getting into
Iron Man 2.
thing of her
Iron
own,
Man 2.
or Iron Man 2.
Yes,
that
which-
Marvel's all hot and bothered about getting into her own movie.
Her own
franchise.
movie. Well, everyone's going to get their own movie at Marvel at some point, but they've already begun negotiations with Scarlett Johansson
Yeah.
for a Black Widow spin-off film. Because
Why are
she's-
they getting around to it now? Iron Man 2 came out over a year ago.
They got a lot of irons in the fire over at Marvel Comic Book Man. Lots of stuff going on.
And taking them this long?
And Scarlett Johansson.
Taking them this long to figure out that maybe they might want to do a Black Widow
Well,
film with
Scarlett
the
Johansson-
chick who was in Iron Man 2?
She's sort of an upper tier hot actress right now, and I'm sure the negotiations are going to take a little while with her.
When did Iron Man 2 come out?
This
year or last
this
year?
past year, this past summer. You
Oh,
forgot
this-
already.
Beginning of summer, right.
Comic Book Man is a combination of age
Alzheimer's?
and not caring. And
What?
the two of them together, are a
Wait a
deadly
minute, you are a
combination.
comic book man, and Iron Man was a comic book movie,
Yes, it was.
albeit a mediocre comic book.
Yes, it was.
But you don't.
It was
care.
not as good as the first one.
No. Did you see it?
Yes, I saw it.
Oh, okay. And
Yes,
it
I
was
saw it.
mediocre.
As a matter of fact, I think it was the last film that I saw, which is one of the reasons why I'm having a hard time with it, because it's been a long time since I saw a movie.
It was sort of the Wonder Bread of superhero movies.
Well, it came out real early in the year, didn't it?
May.
Okay, well, maybe not. May's not that early anymore. No, May's not that early anymore.
Well, enough about your Alzheimer's comic
Yes,
book
enough
man.
about
But
my
Scarlett
Alzheimer's.
Johansson.
Let's talk about my flatulence for a while.
Let's. It's
So
one of
the
my
news
favorite
about the
topics.
Iron Man movie?
Yes.
Yes. Well, how does Tony Stark fart in that armor anyway?
Oh, that was part of that theme song in the '60s cartoon.
Tony Stark makes me fart.
All right, that's enough. We're going
Okay.
down the tube.
What is Emma Stone doing? I
She-
hear that he
well,
is hooking
she's-
up with a Spidey franchise movie.
I
Yes,
love
well,
her.
she is a hot actress right now. She has a movie coming out, actually out already, called Easy A, that the critics love, that is
Yes.
sort of tepid at the box office.
Yes,
But she's considered a quality young actress right now.
That got good reviews.
I did
Zombieland.
get good reviews. And Zombieland, yes, thank
Yeah.
you, cameraman. She is
Jeffy.
in line.
That's Jeffy.
That's Jeffy. Well,
Cameraman's cool.
I thought maybe that was his nom de
We've been
plume.
doing this for 8 years, for God's sake. I mean,
Nom de plume.
this is our 700th episode. I mean,
All I am is distracting.
Anyway.
we have a story. I'm sorry. We're doing news.
Emma Stone
Oh, by the way,
of Easy A and Zombieland is
Yes.
in line to play the
What?
female lead in the Spider-Man reboot.
Is she the one who had her script all highlighted out and her hockey
No,
boyfriend?
that was
the
Hannah Montana.
Oh, Hannah
That was
Montana.
Hannah Montana. Now, I
Hannah
do-
Montana is no longer in the room.
I do this.
This is news.
Around the words female lead because
Nobody knows
rumor
what
has
it is.
it Mary Jane is not in the film.
Well, who could replace what's her name? Who could replace
I don't
what's
know.
her name?
But there are other names for the female lead. Mia
Douche Kitten,
Wasikowska, who was Alice in
Trash
Wonderland
Bag,
for Tim Burton.
What else?
I-
Cum dumpster.
oh, hey,
Wow.
hey.
Hi,
Wow.
hi, hi.
Well, moms and dads, you just probably covered your kids' ears, didn't you? This has just gone into another...
we get 50, 60 hits tops on these things. We ain't got no kids watching.
I'm not
these shows.
bleeping that either.
Yes, for those of you that accidentally
That was
ran
funny.
across today's media news,
Nobody watching these damn things to begin with.
bunch of bullshit.
Yes, it is. We're done.
We're here.
See you, folks.
We're not getting paid. You're not watching. Nobody
Yeah,
cares.
That's it. We're done. We're finished.
But hope
10 of you
brings
that do
eternal-
watch,
They'll be
God
up
bless
here
you.
yeah,
forever.
we love you.
God bless you, 10.
It's
God
a-
bless you, 10.
It's a small but very loyal and intelligent
Yes.
audience.
Because we do all this for you.
But anyway, Emma Stone might be in the Spider-Man film. Oh, she also might be in Jump Street. Jump Street, the motion picture.
Oh, that's not comic book news. That's not comic.
Well-
Oh, by the way, this has been an all comic book
Yeah,
news.
until this very moment. But who cares? Like you said,
Marvel comic book news.
ain't nobody watching.
Ain't nobody
All
watching.
right, so I think that's done. We're done with the Marvel
Okay.
news. Yeah, we
Okay.
finished.
Well, that's it. That's it then. We're done. We're finished. We're out of here. That was another stellar. Somebody call the Museum of Broadcast Communications.
Yeah.
This is another stellar episode of Media News
Yeah.
here at the Outhouse.
Douse this one in lighter fluid.
But if you want to go back and look at other even more spectacular episodes,
there's others out there. Classic media news, and by classic we mean old.
we've done over 100 of these time
Yeah.
killers. So if you want to go out and find any more of them,
They're
you can
there.
do that. And where are they
Yeah.
located at? How do you find them? How do you dig these pearls of wisdom out
We
of
don't know.
out of the internet's butt?
We don't know, but there is a person. There's only one person who knows. Sarah.
How did we get into the internet?
Who the hell is she?
She's the babushka girl that likes Harry Potter.
I was actually saying that to try to make that up.
Oh.
You know, who the hell is she?
We're in the internet's butt.
You know, Comic Book Man, flying leaps are all the rage. www.marltonutrally.com.
So anyway, stop over the store's website and check out all the media news that
All
he
of
doesn't send me
No, I don't
because he
send
does reviews.
I just-
And Bo sends me and I post up. And until next time, this is Comic Book Man.
And it's JR. And to all 6 of you out there,
And the number's dribbling downwards.
Come to the store.
To all 5 of you who are still out there.
4.
To the 3 of you who are still standing.
to us,
To us. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Even cameraman left.
The Video Outhouse is brought to you by some of the finest people willing to work for free. This is a list of some of them.